typically begins around 5 p.m., sometimes later, sometimes earlier, just depending on the evening and how much work that I have. I like to wrap up my work and begin by just doing a quick tidy of our home that usually just consists of a little vacuum run and picking up our kitchen. Truth be told, I am not a night person. I have always been a morning person. I love fresh starts. I love getting to start the day. I find I have so much more energy in the morning time versus the evening time. But I will say, I really particularly love my night routine, especially during the fall season. I feel like there's kind of more slack given for resting, having a slower evening, being cozy, and just enjoying time at home. And that kind of encompasses what my night routine is for me. Because I work from home and my husband works in an office most of the time, I feel like our nights are usually our time just to hang out and catch up from the day. And so I don't typically vlog these a ton, but I did want to share what most nights, not every single night, looks like in our life. And because I work from home and I love what I do, absolutely 100%, the only thing that can sometimes be difficult is really separating work time from rest time. And so when it comes to my night routine, I like to have a certain marker that marks, okay, the day is done, we're closing the laptop, the emails are over, and we're going to enjoy the rest of our evening. And so for me lately, that has been reading. Reading for me is fun, but it also is something that I have to be disciplined at because it's easy for me just to not actually feed my brain with things that are helpful. And sometimes because I do work on this still feels like work versus reading. And so I'm gonna take my book to the balcony. I've been enjoying reading out there as it is cooling off, and just do about 30 minutes of reading or so. Watch what Cash does when I say this. Cash, is your dad coming home? Is he coming home? Look at his tail. He always gets so excited. He knows when Aiden's coming home. He gets so pumped and waits by the door. I want Cash to have plenty of time to digest his food before we take him on a walk because we always go for an evening walk. And so I'm gonna go ahead and put together his dinner. We've been feeding Cash open farm over the past year or so, probably more so 9 months to a year. I don't remember the exact timeline. This is what we feed him. This is the grass-fed beef kibble. And I find that it's so difficult to find high quality kibble that Cash actually enjoys. This is the first food in terms of kibble where he actually finishes his entire meal. Open farm is ethically sourced. It's made with high quality ingredients that we as humans would eat, like grass-fed beef. And what's really awesome is they also have toppers that you can top their food with. And so we always top Cash's food with the grass-fed beef bone broth. He loves this, and I find he especially devours his food when we top it with this. This also has a lot of good collagen, which is great for your dog's joint health, which we really appreciate. I am so thankful to partner with Open Farm because we want Cash to live a very healthy life. He's a big part of our family. We're about to take him to Vermont with us on our family fall trip because he means so much to us and we want him to live a long and healthy life, and I know that he's getting the best when he eats Open Farm. We also just made these apple peanut butter treats too with the grass-fed beef bone broth, and so this is super easy to integrate into a lot of different recipes. And we also like to top it with some pumpkin puree too. This is just plain pumpkin. This isn't just a fall thing because pumpkin always has really great benefits for your dog, like it has vitamin A in it, helps with digestion. You guys can use my code MichelleReed25 to get 25% off your first Open Farm kibble order. I will have them down below. We love them. We have fed Cash Open Farm before they ever worked with me in this capacity, so I just love them and stand for everything they believe in. It is time to go for a walk. I just changed into the set that I have seriously been changing into after I work basically every single day. It is so comfortable. It's from Free People. I know there are some more affordable Amazon dupes though, so I've been loving this. And lately we've actually been trying to take our walk somewhere else. So we live in the city area. It's pretty busy. There's a lot going on. And so every now and then it's nice to actually drive to a more suburban area that's quieter, slower. We're gonna head out, get some fresh air. It's always probably my favorite part of the evening. I try to cook dinner 3 times a week, I would say, and I always appreciate the time to slow down, work with my hands, and make a meal for us. Tonight we had one of our every plate meals, which is the meal kit that we get, and it was just chicken topped with caramelized onions, roasted carrots, potatoes, and a side salad. We typically eat at our table, but every now and then we do enjoy eating in front of our TV with a show, which is what we did this evening. Good dinner that we get to share. I just keep our time together. Just had dinner, which was so nice, and we just watched one episode of our show, but I still have to take a shower. But instead of actually taking a shower, I'm gonna go ahead and take a bath. I usually take a bath probably once a week, once every couple of weeks. But especially during the fall and winter season, it's always nice to do that. And because I'm not gonna wash my hair today, so it's nice just to be able to run a bath since I don't have to get my hair wet or anything. For my bath, I really like the Dr. Teal's products. This is the Pure Epsom salt. I really like how this makes my muscles feel, and it also always relaxes me in the evening, so I like to put some of that in, as well as the Dr. Teal's sleep bath with melatonin and essential oils. These both just kind of calm me down in the evening. And then as far as my body goes, I really like these two. These are both from Neom Organics. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, but this is the body cleanser. And then I also really like, this is their Real Luxury Body Scrub. I really like to use that, especially when I'm shaving my legs too. So we're gonna run our bath, have a nice little evening. It's about 9 o'clock right now, and then we'll probably watch one more episode of our show and then head to bed. Just finished my calm drink. That really does help me fall asleep better at night. I've been doing that pretty consistently and I find I've been getting much better sleep, and so I love doing that. And now it's about 10 o'clock. We are getting into bed right now. We've been going to bed at 10. It's been nice. I feel like we used to go to bed closer to 11, but there's just something about getting that extra hour has been so nice. And now I'm also gonna read a little bit in bed. I usually only get a couple pages in before I doze off, but that's the whole point because it does make me sleep better. So I'm gonna read my book and get all comfy.